importantly, the love that you shared never dies. And so, one of the things that I have found to be very, very helpful to me, of course, like I said, is my faith and going to a worship service. And so, for some of you, it may be the temple, it may be the synagogue, wherever you find solace. I encourage you to make it a ritual, make it a practice, because your tank, if you will run empty, and you need to fill it up. And the way that you fill it up is whatever your practice is. For some people, the practice is prayer. For others, the practice is meditation. Whatever your practice is, it's important for you to exercise that practice. The other thing that you will have to do in the face of grief, in the face of losing a loved one, you have to create new rituals, because the old rituals, they will sometimes keep you in a not so feeling good state. I don't want to call it depression, but if you're not careful, those times when you're having a really hard time, it's very easy to fall into depression. Now, I'm one of those people. I believe in counseling, and grief counseling is also very, very important if you feel like you just can't move forward. Counseling plus Jesus equals success. Now, that's me. That may not be you, but that's me. Counseling plus whatever your practice is equals success. There isn't any shame in going to seek help, because grief is very hard and it can be very difficult. It is an energy that you need to move, because if it stays stagnant in your spirit and in your soul, it will literally kill you from the inside out. The pain and the sorrow that comes along with it, if you are not careful, it will kill you from the inside out. And this is why I wanted to have this conversation with you today while we're in this season, because I know what it feels like to long for your loved one and they are not there. I know what it feels like to be in such a devastating state because it was unexpected. You didn't see it coming. You went to bed one night and everything was fine, and you woke up the next day and things have changed dramatically. I know what that feels like. But I am here today to tell you that this too shall pass, meaning the grief that you feel, the heaviness that you feel, it will pass. There was a saying that my grandmother would say when I was coming up, that time heals all wounds. And I have come to know that that is true, that it will take time to heal you. It will take time to heal your heart. And for me, during that time, the way that I described it, it felt like my heart had been blown into a million pieces, and I just couldn't find the pieces to put them back together. But I'm here to tell you that God will put those pieces back together for you. Not only is it your practice that you need to engage in, whether it's your faith, prayer, meditation, but you also need a good support system. You need people who can come and sit with you and have what is known as the ministry of presence. And I tell you that I had so many people who thought it not robbery to come and just sit with me, not saying anything. My prayer partner in particular, Reverend Rochelle Durant, Esquire, she would just come and sit with me weeks, and not say anything if I didn't want to talk if I wanted to talk. And we all have that someone in our lives. And so reach out to that person in your life and let them know that you need help. So that's the beginning of our conversation together today. And I want to open up the lines just to hear from you. If this is you and you want to connect, and just so that I can let you know that I will be praying for you, let me give you the number to call today. It's 240-343-4742. Again, the number is 240-343-4742. So just call and connect. When we come back from this break, I'll talk a little bit more about some of the steps that you can take to survive this holiday season after losing your loved one.